Amid the growing trade war here, you can see stocks flipping around this morning between negative and positive. Your tech-heavy NASDAQ moving to the upside here. This coming as China increases its retaliation against President Trump's 104% tariff. Beijing announcing this morning it will raise tariffs on imports from the U.S. to 84%. That's up from that 34% announced a week ago. And the 84% set to go into effect on April 10th. Here with more on how the trade war could play out, we've got Zoe Liu. She is the Council on Foreign Relations Fellow. Zoe, great to have you on here. The goal of this policy from the Trump administration is to hurt China. Could it hurt the U.S. first? Oh, Zoe, we're having a bit of trouble hearing you. We might have to come back to you.
Right.
Can you hear me? Perfect. I can hear you.
Yes, I can.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Allison, for having me. First and foremost, the United States and China remain to be very much interconnected. Rising tariffs on imported Chinese goods ultimately is going to hurt U.S. consumers as well as U.S. manufacturing activities, because a lot of Chinese imported parts are inputs to manufacturing plants here in the United States. And for folks who intend to remodeling their kitchens or their homes, probably we are going to anticipate a price increase, not just in terms of home appliances, but also drywalls and a host lot of other stuff.
And so, as we're thinking through what necessarily needs to take place and what will be experienced by a consumer in both of these regions, what are the net impacts for what consumption may look like and how that'll be ultimately rattled in the near term?
Brad, that is a very important, a great point in terms of consumption. I would say that Chinese exports or demand for imported Chinese goods here in the United States are very much tied to the broader macroeconomic situation in the United States, especially household income. If household income can catch up, or even to the extent that it can offset price increases caused by tariff increase, perhaps the shock on imported Chinese goods in terms of consumer demand here in the United States may be slightly offset. But that is completely uncertain yet. And then on the Chinese side, the Chinese government has been promoting consumption plan or promoting expanding domestic demand at a household level for quite some time. But they become very sincere, seems to have concrete plan as of the end of last year. In December, the government, the party's central finance conference talked a lot about concrete policies to boost domestic consumption. And this, the same tone or the same mood was also happening during the National People's Congress as well as the China Development Forum. Rather than focusing on the new productive forces, focusing on technological development, like last year, this time, the focus is on concrete plans to promote domestic consumption. And I think the policymakers understand that China's export face rising protectionism, not just from the United States, but developing countries as well.
Zoe, really great context and insights there. Thanks so much for taking the time here with us today. Zoe Liu.
Thank you.